Hey guys, Jimmy here, back in our video. Time for another talking video. We're talking about sharks, because I can think of any other things. So, yeah, sharks. That's nice. Okay, first thing you have to know about sharks. They are misunderstood. People think, oh, they're sharks, it'll kill me. No, it won't. A shark won't kill you unless unless you have, like, wronged it or something. It's not gonna just go, oh! Die, idiot. It's actually gonna, like, not kill you because it has no reason to. And why would it? It has no reason to. It'd much rather just swim on its own and do its thing. Now, sharks aren't any issue, but killer whales, funny enough, I'm quite sure are issues. Because they can kill you. You have to worry about them. But anyway, back to sharks. Okay, first fact about sharks is they can... Well, obviously they're fish. They have gills. And there are many species of sharks. One being a great white, like most people know of. Then there is the tiger shark. Then there is the great white, I think I said that already. Nurse shark, that's completely harmless, literally can't kill you if it wanted to. And many others. Now, the most famous two or three might be the bull shark, the tiger shark, and of course the great white. Everyone knows the great white. I'd hope. Unless you're me and you live under a rock. But even I know what that is. Now, next thing about... We're going to talk about great whites at the moment. So, what can they do? Great white sharks are, if I recall, the biggest shark, at least that you think of besides the whale shark. But that doesn't really count. Because it's also completely harmless. Anyway, so great white sharks are the largest shark. Their teeth, if I recall, are the size of, like, bananas? No, not bananas. That's the wrong shark. Which shark is it? Okay, I think their teeth are quite large. They're like what's around me that I can describe as shark size? They're like a fork, maybe like a small fork, or what can be described as shark tooth size? Like half of a pencil, but also they're like triangle shaped, so that is also a thing. Now, next thing about this, sharks, great whites in particular, is their color coding and what it does. If you ever looked at a great white shark, pictures of course, unless you're, you know, dead, or you've seen them before, then you'll know that they're black on the top and white on the bottom. This is by design. Because if you're looking down on them, like looking down, and they're in the water, you can't see them because the dark upper side of their body will blend in with the deep sea. It's also dark. Now, their underside is very light colored. This is that if you're looking up, you'll only see the bright light of the sky, and not, you know, a shark. Because if you see a shark, most likely you're going to be running away like a lunatic. because you're scared of sharks, like a lot of people are. But as long as you leave them alone, you're completely fine. As I said before, sharks aren't scary, only if you mess with them. Now anyways, you're probably thinking, oh Jimmy, what if you're looking at them at the side? Okay, well listen here, Bob over there. Sharks, if you were to look at them from the side, it's dark. The backgrounds are very dark, okay? Now, you're like, okay, well, what does that have to do with anything? Well, the shadows from the, yeah, shadows. Shadows from, like, the shark's upper half, which is black, will cause the underbelly to look black also. Okay, now anyway, so why this is important. As I said, black background, black shadow. They're fine. And for the opposite, white top, black bottom, then the shadow would only cover the already dark inside, and it'd be visible. Also, sharks, when escaping creatures like their enemies, like great killer whales, as I said before, they like to go into deeper waters because they can survive in deeper waters because they're fish. An orca, killer whale, cannot survive in those deeper waters because of two reasons: one, the pressure, and two, because you know, bones are a thing, and you know, they crush. But sharks have cartilage. They don't cartilage bones. They don't really break too easily. Now, what's nice about this is the second thing, which is oxygen. Sharks, as like most people know, breathe underwater. That's their thing. Now, orcas do not breathe underwater. They breathe air. They can't stay there for too long. So unless you're a sperm whale, you cannot really stay down there for longer than like 30 minutes to an hour. And literally the only like non-fish that can hurt a great white shark would be a sperm whale, because it can breathe underwater for like an hour and a half, if I remember correctly, and also it like is used to deep pressures, so that's the only thing that can help. So anyway, this is a sub-series, talking about animal series. This will be the shark section. And cut.